Welcome to the Caddo Convos, the podcast that explores the vibrant community of businesses thriving in Caddo Office Reimagined. We're here to shine a light on the incredible entrepreneurs and professionals who make the most of our private offices, co-working spaces, and day office rentals in the Dallas-Fort Worth suburbs. Join us as we share their stories, celebrate their successes, and dive into the benefits of working in a space that's close to home but offers so much more than working from home. Let's get started with today's conversation. So joining me today on the Caddo Convos are Halie Castaneda and Ace McCoy of the Glass Co. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
All right. Thanks for joining me today. And you come from which Caddo office?
North Richland Hills.
Excellent. Okay, a little bit of a drive. We're here at the Maple Shade location, but thank you for coming all this way.
Yeah.
I want to jump right in and know, what does the Glass Co. do? And Halie, why don't you start us off?
We specialize in residential and commercial services such as showers, custom glass, windows, storefronts, anything glass except for auto.
Gotcha. Okay, just residential and commercial and so on. Excellent.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Your thoughts on the same subject?
Yeah, basically just everything glass, like you see like metal storefronts and window panes and mirrors and anything that can go into a window we can do.
Excellent. And Ace, how long have y'all been in business?
I'd probably say we're going on our fourth year now.
Okay. Yeah. So not brand new, growing and so on. Go over to you, Halie. How did Glass Co. get started?
Well, interesting story, actually.
Yes.
So I was working as an executive assistant for an engineer, and he was running a glass company for another individual.
Gotcha.
And that individual actually had to, he basically went bankrupt, and he
goodness.
lost his job, and we had no choice. We literally were like, hey, we're going to do this. I'm going to quit my EA job. I'm going to be your right hand. We're going to do this together, and we did it.
Awesome. So you just I'm going to hang this shingle out there and get started. To do such thing, you've got to be very confident in your skills and your career.
Yeah. Well, we didn't really have a choice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was like around Christmas when he decided, hey, I'm just going to throw in the towel and we're done. I still had some of his clients calling me and they were looking for work, and, they needed windows fixed and he couldn't do it. So I just, I'm just going to do it.
So the glass industry, there are a lot of people in that space. So what sets you apart? Let's start with you, Ace. What makes you different in the glass industry?
Everyone that, like all the manufacturers and people who, supply it, we can get it the fastest out of anybody else, any other company. And I'm not too sure why, because most of us have the same distributors. It's just they don't have the hustle and the drive to, get out there and actually do it.
Might I add, we've also built those connections, very strong connections, and they will bend for us. They'll make things happen.
And it's the relationships that matter in business.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So from your previous career, Ace, and you, Halie, as in y'all built relationships, you have expertise. So let's talk about the customer side, right? Because Ace, I think you had mentioned y'all have customers that still needed glass, right? Just because one business goes out of business.
Absolutely.
So tell me about the customers. What are their needs? And either one of you, whoever wants to take it.
So really just, shower glass. People love to remodel their bathrooms. Windows, it's cold outside or really extremely hot, either or. So they're like, hey, I need somebody to fix this really fast.
Our first client, our very first client, was a tabletop for his desk in his office. Oh. And we made a tabletop. And then our second client after that was for, he wanted, those old aluminum glass windows that have they're lead windows. Oh. So that's got the lead and the glass. Well, he wanted those replaced with just some standard IGs. So we replaced those, and then his neighbor next door wanted us to replace their glass, and then it just took off literally overnight.
Yeah, it was like a snowball effect.
It was crazy because a lot of people were literally looking at us like, you guys are wild. Why didn't y'all just go get other jobs? Y'all could have went and got jobs. Yeah. But he was making good money too. We were doing well, and we could have just went somewhere else, but I don't know, we just had this itch to start, and it literally was just meant to happen.
That's terrific. Yeah. And with the skill set you both have combined, why not? And that's the entrepreneurial spirit as well, right? As in, to your point, Halie, you were like, we can do this.
Oh,
right?
Yes.
But you mentioned the replacing older glass and whatnot. Talk to me about why businesses need to replace older windows? What's the value in just replacing a window?
Yeah.
Oh,
or
well,
all of their windows?
Yeah, it doesn't only add value to your property or your home, but it lowers your energy cost because over time the seal will weaken from being like heated and then extreme cold temperatures. And so like everything, it kind of just gets wore out, after 15, 20 years, sometimes less, just depends on your manufacturer that you bought it from. But a lot of times they just start to leak air and then they get foggy. And, you walk up to a business and it has foggy windows or a restaurant, you kind of get turned off, you're like, I don't really like this. It's not aesthetically pleasing. So if you can't invest money in your windows, are you investing money in your kitchen? There's just things that
appearances.
You need to do those things. Yeah.
Appearance is important.
Yeah.
The older windows have issues. Like you said, you're saving energy and whatnot. Tell me about a challenging job. I mean, what makes replacing glass difficult? So
we actually just had a very challenging job, and it was a complete headache because I was trying to figure out how I was going to get this done. It was in a, what was it called?
An HOA community.
An HOA district.
Yeah.
And
which is its own challenge.
Oh, they're strict.
Absolutely.
Everything has to be exactly what it was.
And approved in advance.
Oh, yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah. So they had this certain type of glass on their door, and it could not change. And these doors were like bought from China and shipped here. So like you can't get this glass in America at all.
Nowhere.
So what we did is, thankfully, it was a double pane glass. So we asked the customer if we could just take that old glass out on the inside that wasn't broken and then run it down to our distributor and seal it with the other side. So it saved everybody time and kept him from getting fined.
$500 a day fine,
Yeah, it's very strict HOA.
Yeah.
Yes. And
Very
we
bad.
called 7-8 different suppliers and they're like, no, that glass is discontinued. Like we cannot get it anymore. And if it's just not possible.
Right. So you had to be creative.
Absolutely.
Wow. And so talk to me about the customer journey. Let's say I have a handful of windows that just need to be replaced. I contact you, and what happens first?
So once you call, we will, ask you what's going on. You'll let us know you've got windows fogging up or broken. We'll send out a guy to measure. We'll get the measurements. We'll send over an official estimate for you. Once you approve the estimate, an invoice gets converted over and sent. And then once you pay the invoice, we get the glass ordered. And then the install is usually the next day or 3 to 5 days, depending if the glass needs to be tempered or not.
Are there any things that you find as in how can the customer help you not be in the way? Right. I mean, we mentioned HOAs. I mean, what are there any challenges you face going into a home or going into a business that you ask people to help you with?
We have clients that want to, literally watch us do.
Hover.
Yeah, they want to watch us do everything.
The helicopter clients.
Yeah.
Yes, and
that's a good terminology.
Yeah, we accept it and we embrace it when they're there, and if that's it's their investment, if they want to watch what we're doing.
Sure.
Yeah,
But
some
I mean,
nervous.
Yeah, over time, I think the guys got used to it. I mean, you would
Yeah.
probably have better insight on that. What do you feel?
I mean, at first, yes, it was very difficult. I'm just like, hey.
Trying to work here.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. I understand that people want to watch what I'm doing. They want to learn or make sure I'm doing it right, or it is what it is. It's their home. It's their investment. If they want to watch, it's totally fine.
Let's talk about service area. Are we DFW, beyond? What's your radius? I guess you
Definitely
could say.
beyond.
Yeah.
Go everywhere.
we have some interesting stories for you. So our family, we're originally from East Texas, a little town called Tyler.
Okay.
And
Heard of it.
Yeah.
They like roses out there, I understand.
Yeah, it's the Rose City. So we have family out there, right? So we go out there here and there, and we have a place of like residents there as well. So we go back and forth. So we have literally done all of Dallas-Fort Worth, all the way to Loving, which is in West Texas, all the way east to Nacogdoches.
Okay.
So that's a very broad
service area.
Yeah.
And Gulfweight. We went out to Gulfweight.
Oh, yeah, and Gulfweight, Jacksboro. We have
Yeah.
some custom builders out there that we do glass with. And so, yeah.
Okay, so just about anywhere in Texas, and so very broad service area.
Oh,
so
yeah.
anybody listening, basically, unless you're outside of the service
Yeah.
area, I'd say you can still give you a call because, I mean, at the very least, you'll know people.
Oh,
know.
yes,
Absolutely.
exactly. Right.
Imagine in your business, you network like everybody else. I'd say let's start with you, Ace. What's your favorite part about what you do?
my favorite part is definitely the satisfaction of the customer. So they needed me, we got it done. They don't, there's no more issues. So I love to solve the problem.
Terrific.
That's my favorite part.
Yeah, that's great. Halie?
Oh, I have lots of things. I love it because it's honestly built me as a person. It's just so fun. A new challenge, a new idea, a new face, a new voice. It's all new, and I think that feeling of newness is very like important for people to like evolve and like elevate their lives. Like that. That's good. That's good feeling. That's good energy. Like that newness. And so I feel like that's what I love about it. Like it's just something new always.
What would you say is your average customer and I want to bundle that with your target? Like who can you serve best from a project size?
I think general contractors and also real estate agents.
Okay. Yeah.
Realtors are like 42% of our clientele. So we have lots of experience in real estate. And so I think a realtor and
like buyers and flippers and
yeah,
stuff like that,
like investors, things like that. Those are we can really help them out on like budgets, timelines, anything, everything.
Because especially for people, you mentioned flippers, Ace, is like people who need the property to immediately, and we all know windows will immediately improve a property just
They
from
will.
the curb.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So it sounds like people like that, property managers too. Do you deal with a lot of just individual broken windows? Are those calls you get in service?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Is there a job too small?
See, if you're asking me, yes, of course. But if you're asking Ace,
absolutely not.
He's like, no,
Ace
I'll go
treats-
a
yeah.
piece of glass, no problem.
Yeah.
Ace will treat everyone like family.
That's
and I
great.
think that's what makes him like such an amazing partner is because I get lost in, the business
The
side of
hustle,
it.
yeah.
The hustle, the grind, the taxes, the bills, everything.
Right.
And then
a lot of numbers.
Right. And so it's nice to have someone that's grounded like that and can really bring me back down to earth and be like, these are real people, I want to be genuine. And he's 100% that.
Let's talk about what you both see in your future. You're 4 years in, which is pretty good for any business making past first year for any business is challenging.
Yeah.
But looking into a crystal ball, Ace, that's glass. That's
Right.
what are the things you want to be doing from your vantage point? And then we'll head over to Halie for the same answer.
So basically I want to get our company to where it's self-sufficient, to where, we can automate the business and we can open up another location. So like more trucks, more customers, all of that good stuff. I want more locations, but not a franchise.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? I want to keep it us, but without going to like McDonald's.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Gotcha. What about you, Halie?
I'd like to see it scale up. I'd like to hand over the reins to someone eventually. I am a control freak, so kind of have problems with that. It's going to have to be a special someone. Okay. So, but yeah, I think I just want to scale up and continue to just grow.
That's excellent. Why did you choose Caddo? Because you're in the North Richland Hills location. Why did you choose that location, and what are the benefits of being there?
Honestly, it was the location. The location was amazing. Just as far as, our customers, the customer that, we want to help. You know what I mean?
The customer we're targeting.
Yeah.
The type of customer.
Yeah. And so you're saying the people that are you share the building with?
The neighborhood surrounding.
Got you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Or both, possibly. Yeah.
Right. Oh, yeah. That too. That too.
Sure.
Yeah, for sure. And then I love the, the amenities, the environment of the business, the building, at least, people, they're amazing.
I love that it was no contract. I could leave 60 days whenever I wanted. Free printer, lots of free things. And I was like, oh, I like this. Because as a business owner, there are lots of expenses. And so, finding an office space that like has so much to offer, it was just, and it's close to my house. It was perfect. It was like, yeah, I like this place. And Carla is amazing. I absolutely adore her. She is so fast with anything that I have a problem with. She's always there with a nice smile. So she definitely has a big play in that too.
What would you say to people who are and I'm talking to customers, commercial and residential, who are they're looking out the window, if you will, and they're not happy with their glass, what would you say to them? We'll start parting thoughts, basically. Let's start with Ace.
Enhance it. There's always a way you can upgrade, any way possible.
That's great.
If you have a lot of windows that are bad in your home, like that can get costly, but over time you're actually saving money, because if you're in the selling market, you're adding value to your property. And then if you're in the market of just lowering energy costs, you're going to save at least 30% a year. And, that adds up over time. It really does. And that's 30% you can use for vacation at the end of the year and other things like that. So, I mean, what's better than looking out of a clear, clean glass, And then you have a warranty now. You have a brand new warranty for 5 years. If it fogs up, call me. I'll call the distributor and get you a new one. So, I mean, it's just, especially for new homeowners, like let's say they buy a house that was from 2001 built, and it's 2025 now. Now you don't have a warranty on those glasses, right? So now you buy a house, you can call a window company, and now you get new windows and you keep up with that warranty paperwork, and then bam, like, you just have some peace of mind knowing that you're investing into something that can add value to your life.
So just wrapping up with you, Ace and Halie, what's the best way to reach you?
You can go on our website, call us at our phone number, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, all social media.
And you can also find us on Google. We have over 25-star reviews.
Great. Yeah, so read through those and get hyped.
Yes,
absolutely.
Yes.
That's really terrific. So all of those will be in the show notes. So if you're listening, you can meet Ace and Halie, have a conversation with them. Everything's in the show notes. Scroll down, find a way to contact them and get involved. Both of you, it's been great talking to you. I really love the fact that you're a growing business. You've been at it. You jumped out and did it. Jumped in with both feet, if you will. And I'm glad to have you here and glad to have you as part of the Caddo community.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
It was great.
Thank you for joining us today on the Caddo Convos podcast. A huge shout out to our incredible network of members for making our community vibrant and supportive. If you're looking to boost your productivity and reduce the isolation of working from home, consider joining us at Caddo Office Reimagined. Our spaces are designed to meet your evolving needs, support remote work, and foster a sense of community that's hard to find at home. Whether you're a startup aiming for growth, a freelancer seeking a professional setting, or a company looking to optimize resources, Caddo offers a perfect blend of flexibility and innovation. By joining us, you'll be a part of a dynamic business ecosystem that helps you thrive. For more information, visit caddooffices.com. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time on Caddo Convos.